Hello. So I've just come back from a week-long holiday and we had an epic time. We went up to the beach and we just love our beach trips and going for morning walks. And then we went up and saw some family and we drove home yesterday. It was a 6-hour drive home and I was listening to this podcast and I've been fighting off like probably the worst head cold I've had in a very long time. My ears have been blocked. I've been dizzy, like the whole lot, and being on holiday, not getting enough sleep, and dealing with that, it just has been so challenging. But you know, when you're in that state, everything is so hard to handle. Like normally, not a problem. You're like, whatever. But when your head is pounding, like everything is really hard to handle. And yesterday I was listening to this podcast on the drive home, very long drive. And it was about how you are the main character in your life in your life, right? And everyone else at best is a supporting character at best. But also for you, you at best are a supporting role in someone else's movie. That's their thing. And they're not here to be the main character in your movie. They're not here to support you in your movie. They're just, you are living your life, they're living their life, and we can be actively involved. And it was talking about how even your partner, you don't know 100% about them because that's their life. You don't know what's happening day to day, the conversations they might be having, and we might talk a lot, but it doesn't mean you know everything about them. And it's even for kids who, like adult kids, it's like my dad doesn't know everything about me. He knows the me that I show him, but he doesn't know everything about me. And every person is going to know a different version of me depending on how I want to show up in their life. And that was really quite interesting. And it was really, really helpful for me in that moment because I was really struggling. And even just knowing, like, my son, he's a teenager now and he's, creating his own life. And when they're little, I have a pretty significant role in their life. But now as he's getting older, I'm, just a supporting character on the side. And again, he's going to show me a version of him that he wants to show me. As he gets older, that can change and that could be different. And I have to be okay with that. And that was really interesting because even, he goes off now to have conversations with his mates on the phone. And obviously I did the same thing as a teenager, but I was like, oh, okay. Whereas my other two younger kids tell me literally everything about their day, everything about their life, who their friends are, what's going on, everything. And so I was like, okay, this is really interesting. So listening to this podcast was such a game changer for me yesterday. It was really exactly what I wanted to hear, what I needed to hear. And that I am at best a supporting role in other people's lives, and that everyone shows me a version of their life that they want to show me. And I show people a version of my life that I want to show them. Do I want to show them that I'm getting no sleep and that one of my kids is really challenging? Probably not. Like, that's going to be I don't really want other people to see that movie. Do I want to show them like when I'm really struggling mentally? No, because for me, when I am struggling mentally, it's easier for me to show up happy, and it's masking because I don't really want to talk about it. I don't really want to, that's part of my movie. I don't really want that in their movie. I'll talk about that with like my close inner circle, but that's as far as that's going to go. So we have a different version of ourselves that everyone is going to see. And it was just, exactly what I needed to hear. Maybe you needed to hear that right now as well. Today is absolutely gorgeous. There's not a cloud in the sky. I've been able to go back on my morning walk this morning, back into routine, slept like a baby last night, and need to get groceries, need to get our life sorted after a trip. Washing is piled up to the roof, all of those usual things. So today is a day of getting reset. And I figured what better way to start than with my morning walk. A little video for you. And don't forget, you can listen to these on my podcast as well. I don't put all of them on my Instagram, but I do put all of them on my podcast. So anyway, have an amazing day and I will chat to you later.